Hello! What a beautiful day. I just can't believe how blessed I am with the weather that we've got. Well, we've got Busby on camera today, which is beautiful. My favourite trees. And we're in the heart of Wareham Forest. Wareham Forest in Dorsetshire. I've come here many times. Many times. My doggies are all their ashes have been laid here. And when Busby goes home, his ashes will also be laid here. So, today, what are we going to talk about? Let me think. I know what we could talk about. We could talk about faith. Now, faith, to some people, means something completely different to what I'm about to explain to you. So we're going to look at the concept of faith from a human's point of view. With a human, faith tends to be looked at within religion and the concept of that word. With religion, it's been broken up into many different guises, different names created to describe your part of the faith, where you belong, your clan, your understanding. When we dissect all the different faiths that are presented to us as humans, we realize that each one of those has truths and non-truths within them. I used to be, when I was a human, I used to be very much anti-religion because I saw it as just purely a control system. And as we've tried to, as the modern society has tried to get away from religion and become agnostic or atheist or scientific based, we have lost the fundamental understanding of, within that religion, whichever one it is, or within your faith, because it doesn't have to be a religion. Faith is encompassing without it being religious. Inside there is a true meaning of what being spiritual is about. Unfortunately, all the teachings, as far as I can see, have been corrupted, like everything else in this human existence. We lose the opportunity to think for ourselves, and we enact somebody else's story instead of finding the truth from within of what, how, why, where we belong in all of this. I feel faiths are good intentions at base, and then when they have been corrupted, they're used as a controlling tool. So whereas I used to feel when I was a human that they were just purely about control, I understand now through my belief of being spiritual that the intentions in the beginning weren't that. They were not a control system. Unfortunately, they've been twisted and corrupted into that. Every faith, or I should say, yes, every faith has within it the meaning of being spiritual. However, again, like I said, including spirituality teachings, the way that being spiritual, the spirit of what it's all about, has been again corrupted. I wish to get back to the pure form of what it is to be spiritual. We don't need all this fighting amongst ourselves or amongst humans, this group of humans against this group of humans. I know better than you know better. It's not about a collective journey. It's about an individual journey. Your journey, my journey, the next person's journey. When we collectively get together, we fiercely protect what we believe. This is our group. And that's where humans naturally come from, because they have to be, when human as a species is defending its own, it has to do that in a collective, but it's a protective thing. However, what's happened is we've not just made it as a small collective of our family or possibly our friends or our small community. We now have an understanding that religion controls big swathes of human activity. There's nothing wrong with the basics of religion, it's just how it's used. So when we talk about a human being understanding of faith, we look at pure spiritual matters. We look at purely being spiritual to one and all. We look at it as a singular. This is where we differ in our teachings of other subjects. We singularly are on our journey, on our path in this existence today, in this life's existence. We have to learn many different lessons. But when we lose the spark of what it is to be spiritual, we lose our connection with everything. I mean, the feeling which I wish I could convey to you today, that I'm getting as I'm sitting here under my favorite tree, which I love very much, although I do love every tree, and the atmosphere and the energy that's radiating from around me. And with Busby's so content today. If I could just put that into the film, into the camera for you to feel, it's so vibrant, the energy is so good. And I feel you cannot get that, you just cannot get it unless you become connected with Source. Humans have been so disconnected through their indoctrinations of what is important that within our faith system, our faith hasn't or isn't what it used to be. Our faith now, our beliefs is all materialistic. We are told, we are fed all the time a materialistic society, a materialistic world. And it couldn't be further from the truth. This is just certain humans wishing to take humanity in a certain direction. And I feel it's time that we take our lives back. And we take it back through our faith. And our faith is all-inclusive. We don't, as spiritual beings, we don't see what colour other beings are. We don't see what different beliefs they have within their life. We see the goodness that's within that being. Spiritual beings always look for the goodness in someone else. Yes, it's difficult when you're starting out on your journey to do that. But it's a wonderful thing. You have a choice to look at the world through new eyes with this teaching. And all it's doing is giving you what you fundamentally understand inside of you. Sorry if the wind's getting a bit strong today. I'm trying to get you to realize your faith is yours. It's not a collective. Spiritually, because we're all inclusive, everything could be your faith. If you wanted to become somebody who just hugged trees like I do, if you wanted a faith of sitting by the sea and understanding that the sea is part of us, whatever your faith, whatever your belief is of non-harm, soon as we use our faith to control others, then it stops being a faith. It stops being a faith. Faith isn't about controlling anyone. When we're born as humans, even though our souls are freshly wrapped within the human, when children play, they see no colour. They see no disability. Child, one arm, one leg. They see nothing. They see another being. And this is what we have lost. When we first came into this existence, and I'm getting very tearful now. Because I feel this very strongly. When we come into this existence, we come in as pure beings into a pure human. And all I see nowadays is hatred, fear. And this world isn't like that. It's not like that at all. Do I fear? Not really. I might fear the odd one or two things. But I learn to understand those things. And then, by understanding it, you have no fear. Fear comes from not understanding whatever you're fearful of. I'm sorry about my emotional outbreak, but I do feel very strongly that humanity is being corrupted so badly that it's teaching the wrong things now. My heart is only full of love. I love you all as I love everyone around me. If I have a heart of negativity, it cannot be of love. It's filled with negativity, which comes from, as I've just explained, hatred, fear, misunderstanding. So, again, being spiritual is about inclusiveness of everything, absolutely everything. And when we realize our faith, that we are part of everything, we don't want to destroy it. We don't want to corrupt it. We want to care for it. We want to nurture it to the best of our ability. We are definitely not materialistic. We like the pleasures of maybe this shirt or these trousers, but the pleasures of just sitting and being gives me great faith in being spiritual. I just wanted to put this message to you today, that faith has no bearing in religion. It's faith in yourself, to follow your heart. So long as you do not interfere with another's, you have my blessing. Your journey, your life, your existence. Well, I don't know how long I've rambled on today. I would like to say that if you'd like to contact me, email me. I have an email address in the description below. I will only respond to positive emails. And if you wish to ask me a question about a subject, and I feel it's relevant, which most questions are, but I will only answer questions that will enlighten others. If you feel as though you can contribute to these teachings, then please feel free to contact with me. If you wish to engage with me in on a different form, then still email me first, and then we perhaps can talk. So I'm going to stop rambling, as I always say on the video, and beautiful day continues. I've got a few other things to do today, so hopefully you'll have enjoyed that one. Busby, who's been very good today on camera and sound asleep, I believe. Daisy, who's in spirit, as we know. Me by my favourite tree in Wareham. And there's just one thing left to say to you all. That I'm going to wish you all peace, love, and alignment. Until the next time.